let's reveal the top 5 special history and fun tech questions. What was the very first video game ever?
Well, it wasn't Fortnite, or Minecraft, or even Mario. The first real video game was made way back in the 1950s. It was called Tennis for Two, and it was super simple. You didn't play on a TV or a computer like today. It was on a big machine with a tiny screen, kind of like a science experiment. 2 players had little knobs to move a dot back and forth, like hitting a tennis ball across the screen. That's it. No colors, no sound, no epic battles, just a bouncing dot. A few years later, another game called Space War came out in the 1960s, where you flew spaceships and tried not to crash. That's when games started getting cooler. So the very first video game wasn't flashy, but it was the start of everything. Without those little dots, we wouldn't have Roblox, PlayStation, or any of the games we love today.
What is Docker?
Imagine you built a video game and want to share it with your friends, but when they try to run it, it doesn't work on their computer. Maybe they're missing files or using a different system. Docker solves this problem by packing the game, plus everything it needs to run, into a single box called a container. That way, no matter whose computer you use, the container always works the same. Big companies use Docker to make sure their apps run smoothly anywhere, whether on a laptop, a big server, or in the cloud. So Docker is like a shipping container for software. It keeps everything inside so it can travel anywhere and still work.
How the underwater Wi-Fi network works.
Normally, Wi-Fi uses radio waves to send signals through the air. But underwater, radio waves don't travel very far. They fade out quickly. So underwater Wi-Fi uses something different, sound waves or light signals. Sound travels really well underwater, which is why whales can talk to each other from miles away. Special underwater routers send signals using sound or blue-green light, and underwater sensors or submarines can hear or see them. That's how scientists share data from the ocean floor, or how divers can send messages without coming up to the surface. So underwater Wi-Fi is like giving the ocean its own internet, using sound and light instead of regular radio waves.
What is DNS?
DNS stands for Domain Name System. It's like the internet's phone book. When you type a website name like Google, your computer doesn't actually understand names. It only understands numbers called IP addresses. DNS is the helper that translates the easy name into the right number so your computer knows where to go. It's just like looking up your friend's name in a phone book to find their phone number. So DNS is what makes it possible for you to type words instead of long, confusing numbers when you visit websites.
What is NGINX?
NGINX, said NGINX, is special software that helps websites run faster and handle lots of visitors at the same time. Think of it like a super fast traffic cop for the internet. When thousands of people try to visit the same website, NGINX makes sure everyone gets directed to the right place without traffic jams. It can also store copies of web pages so they load quicker the next time you visit, kind of like keeping snacks ready in the fridge instead of cooking every time. So NGINX is what keeps big websites smooth, speedy, and able to handle huge crowds without crashing.